So I've decided to use my dehydrator today. So I'm gonna do dehydrated mangoes because I found a lot of mangoes at the grocery store on sale, like discounted. But first I'll just show you the dehydrator. So it's a, what is it, Kasori dehydrator. Anyway, I got it from Amazon. It was a good deal. And the reason I got it was because Norm had digestive issues last summer in August, late summer. And I was reading a bit about that, and in the end I decided, instead of buying him treats and not really knowing which treats will suit him, and they're so expensive and he gets sick again, it's just really expensive to take him to the vet. So I decided to invest in this small home dehydrator and make him treats. So the treats I make him are sweet potatoes, so dehydrated sweet potatoes. I've tried making other things, but the sweet potatoes seem to really suit him. So let's look at the dehydrator. So it's got this lid, which is nice. And it's got a bunch of these trays. Not terribly exciting, but they do the trick. I think I have 5 of them. I just slice the food and put it on here. Then I just stack them up. Put the lid on. Then I can choose the temperature and the time, and I'll plug it in. Plug it in. It doesn't work, and hit start, and then I'm good to go. So I'll get to that in a moment. All right, so these are the mangoes. So I found the mangoes. I've started preparing them. They're all peeled. Started slicing them. So I'm going to continue slicing them. Okay, so I've sliced all the mangoes. So now I'm going to put them on the trays. So let's see how this works. Now I tried to slice them what I think is a good thickness, because when it dehydrates it takes all the liquid out, so it ends up pretty small. Whoops. Be good if the camera was pointing at the tray and the mangoes. I'll put a few on. Okay, so I'll keep doing that. Okay, so I ended up filling up 3 trays of mangoes. Okay, and now I'm stacking them. I should be able to stack them on each other. Okay, and then I'm going to put them on the dehydrator. Okay, so now I've just placed those 3 trays of mangoes on the dehydrator. I'm gonna put the lid on. I think that's okay. I need to plug it in. It doesn't really work if I don't plug it in. Okay. And now I gotta pick a time. I think I was looking online. Let's start with the temperature. I think they said like 135 or something. All right. Then we need to pick a time. Like 12 hours. So now we hit start. We're ready to go. So now we have to wait 12 hours. So it's like quarter to 10 p.m. So hopefully quarter to 10 a.m. tomorrow it should be done. We'll see what dehydrated mangoes look like. Okay, so before I leave, I thought I'd show you what the dehydrated sweet potatoes look like. So these are dehydrated sweet potatoes that have not been peeled. So it's got the peel on it. And these are dehydrated sweet potatoes that have been peeled. So obviously I cut these a lot thinner. Yeah, dehydrated sweet potatoes. And Norm really likes them. There's Norm. There's Norm leaving with a dehydrated sweet potato. Oh. Good morning. So I'm just checking in on the dehydrator. Hour and 15 minutes left to go. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Looks like the mangoes are getting a bit drier. I can take off the cover and I can, okay, they're sticking, so I'm not going to pull on them. But I'm going to wait and see how things turn out. And the mangoes aren't dry enough, I'll just put it on for a bit longer. Well, to be continued. This is suspenseful. All right, so it looks like the dehydrator has finished. I'm gonna unplug it. And they look dry. Oh, well, I'll take a look, but they look pretty good. Wow. I think I have, how many do I have? 3 trays full. They've shrunk quite a bit. Well, let's take a look at them. Okay, so here are all the dehydrated mango pieces. Some are pretty dry, some not as dry. I think it really depends on the thickness, but they're pretty good. You can definitely taste the sweet ones, you can definitely taste the sour ones. Anyway, I think it was a success. I'm gonna have to try it again, be a bit more consistent in the size that I slice the mangoes, but otherwise I think it's a good success.